Good morning. For those of you who don't know, my name is Maya Karen. I run a fashion blog called Classically Kept. It does feature luxury, contemporary, and how to style and now and natural hair care. So if you are into any of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel. Click the notification bell. That way you will never miss a video. So today we are going to talk about simple tricks to elevate your style and to elevate your look. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first simple and easy trick to elevate your look is going to be neutrals. I know we are all tired of hearing it, so let's take the quiet luxury trend out of it, right? Let's just talk about when we are looking visually at someone and what color they have on. So when I speak about neutrals, I'm talking about your pale pinks, I'm talking about your tans, your grays, I'm talking about your blue, your brown, and of course your black, your white, your winter white, buff, all of that. There are people who put together color very beautifully, whether it be color blocking and whether it be just beautiful color combinations. That actually does take some practice. It does take some work. But for the person who is just looking to, in a simple way, to elevate their look, I would say to you, begin with neutrals. Not saying that you can't wear bright colors, but neutral colors, neutral tones tend to read more elevated than your highlighter pink and your neon green. And I will give you the perfect example. Let's say, for instance, you have a woman who is wearing a pair of dark wash jeans. She throws on like a winter white cable knit sweater. She throws on a belt, a heel, throws on a pair of pearls, and then throws on a jacket. She's ready to go. She's elevated. As opposed to take those same dark wash jeans and add like a neon pink or like a highlighter yellow sweater. It's automatically going to read more casual. It's automatically going to read less elevated. Not saying that it can't be done, but when someone thinks of elevated, when someone thinks of simple, when someone thinks of chic, they think of neutral colors, which is basically going to be the complete opposite of the next tip, which is going to be monochrome. Monochrome, monochrome, monochrome. If you are looking for a way to very simply elevate your look, elevate your style, or elevate that outfit or elevate your aesthetic, monochrome. We are all aware of what monochrome is, tonal dressing. Take, again, your neutrals, and you can do that in monochrome. It's instantly going to elevate your look. The tip that I always give when we're talking about monochrome dressing so that the outfit does not fall flat is to add texture. At some point of the outfit, add texture. The other tip that I will give you is that if you want like a memorable monochrome look, or if you don't like neutrals, what I would suggest to you is opt for, number one, your favorite color in monochrome or an out-of-the-box monochrome look. I will give you the perfect example. You guys know that in 2023, my two favorite colors were lilac and seafoam green. I believe in one of my lookbooks, I did like an entire lilac color or like an entire lilac look. It was out of the box and it was absolutely beautiful. I do not have all of the pieces yet for a seafoam green look, but I am consistently on the lookout. But if you love monochrome, I would say try it. Remember for it not to go flat, add a little bit of texture, and then opt for an out-of-the-box color if you're looking for like that powerful or that memorable monochrome look. This next tip was actually trending on TikTok and Instagram, and I believe it still is trending. I will pop up my short right here. But one of the small things that you can do when it comes to elevating your look is to actually style your clothes. And I will give you the perfect example. I have an all gray look from Aritzia. So I have like that maxi column skirt that's very popular right now. It's like a dark gray. And then I have on a matching dark gray long sleeve turtleneck. You see what I'm wearing and it looks fine. It looks put together. It's monochrome. The second tip that I gave you. To elevate this and to even break up the gray look, we are going to add a belt. Something as simple as adding a belt, you have styled your outfit and you have also elevated. Add some shoes, add some accessories. I think sometimes people underestimate the power that accessories have. Hats, rings, earrings, coats, purses, even like little shoe jewels. I know there's a company out there that does just like, all they do is just shoe jewels and they clip on. As a matter of fact, my mother bought some for me from White House Black Market. But accessories matter. Styling your clothes matter. With the look that I just showed you, I could absolutely wear that gray look, throw on my coat and throw on my heels and be done. But adding that belt does break up the gray, but it also gives me definition in my waist, which is going to elevate the look. With the other one that I showed you, when it came to the seafoam green sweater dress, I could have worn that sweater dress just like that, but I added a belt, again, to give me definition and to give the look some depth. So styling your clothes as opposed to just wearing them. I will give you another example. You could throw on your favorite pair of jeans and then throw on a button down and be done. To elevate that look, I would say to you, add maybe a pair of earrings, a simple necklace. You can even add a couple of rings, or you can add a belt. If you're not an earrings person, you can add a scarf. If you're not a scarf person, you can add a hat. If you're not a hat person, you can add a sunglass. Accessories matter. The next simple trick is going to be add a long coat. You guys already know which 3 coats I am getting ready to bring up. More importantly, the first 2. It is going to be my Aritzia figure coat. I have it in camel and I have it in gray. I need them to make it in like a cognac or like a very dark brown. I would buy that in an instant. But adding a long coat really to any outfit can elevate it. We have all seen the fashion girlies on Pinterest, on TikTok, and on Instagram, and on YouTube. They could have on a warm up, they throw on a coat or a long coat, and it instantly elevates the look. It instantly elevates the look. It makes them look more chic. It makes them look more put together. Now, when I'm talking about a long coat, it doesn't have to be, grazing the floor, but I would probably say it needs to be at least a midi length. You guys know that I love the midi length. It's classic and it's chic, but just adding a long coat to your outfit can instantly elevate it. The next tip, which we can basically piggyback off of the one that I just spoke about, is to drape your long coat or your coat over your shoulders. I know this is not practical for some people. I know some people can't stand it because it is not practical. I do it all the time. I'm out and about and I do it whenever I get ready, when I do my OOTDs of the day. You see me do it. Draping your coat over your shoulders is a very simple way and quick way to just elevate your look. Again, we've all seen the girlies on Instagram, on TikTok. Y'all have seen me do it on YouTube. Just, draping your coat over your shoulders just gives your look, this elevated look. It makes it chic. It makes it elevated. Simple, but very effective. The next one is small details matter. So we can kind of piggyback off of styling your clothes and accessories. Small details matter. Your hair. Is it combed? Is it looking wild? Is it pulled back? Is it styled? Or did you just roll out of bed, get dressed, and then leave the house? Your shoes, are they scuffed? Are they polished? Are they ashy? Have you treated them? Your hands, are they ashy? Are they moisturized? Your nails, are they trimmed? Are they done? And when I mean done, I don't necessarily mean that you have to have a manicure. I rarely get my nails done. Just, are your nails clean? Your skin, is your skin moisturized? Are your clothes ironed? Your jacket, does it have, or even your sweater, does it have a whole bunch of pills on it? The small details matter. What else? We talked about pills, we talked about nails, we talked about just the things that you are wearing. Are you keeping up with them? And then your appearance, even just something as simple as a red lip. You'd be very surprised how a red lip can elevate the simplest look. Again, you have on jeans, you have that belt on, because remember, accessories matter, styling matters. You have that button down, you have your hair pulled back, and let's add a bow. For some reason, I'm liking bows now, ever since I put a bow in my hair. And then you have on a simple stud earring, like a pearl. You have your purse, you have your bag, and then you throw on a red lip. You have instantly elevated your look. And we just spoke about this one when it talks about accessories and styling matters. And this is something that I did not fully realize until I started looking back at some of my outfits and looking back at other women's outfits. So this is going to be a standout one, because it's just like the draping the coat over your shoulders. Adding a belt. I never fully realized until I did it and looked at both of my outfits from on a side by side, comparing them. I did not fully realize how just adding a belt can really just up chic your outfit. I love monochrome looks and I loved that gray look, but simply adding that belt elevated the look. I would probably even go as far as to say that if I was to add a gray belt, it would probably elevate the look as well, okay? So the draping the shoulders needs its own moment, and then adding a belt needs its own moment. It doesn't have to be a skinny belt. It doesn't have to be a huge belt like my OB belt. It can be in the middle. But something as simple as like a cognac belt with gold hardware can instantly up chic your outfit. We briefly spoke about this when we talked about monochrome, but just in general, adding texture to your outfit. And I will give you the perfect example. Texture for some means different things, right? Texture for some can mean a print. I will show you this Banana Republic skirt right here. You guys have seen this skirt 100 times right now, 100 times at this point. And then also texture can actually mean texture for some people. You guys have seen this J. Crew blue boucle midi skirt. I love this skirt because of the texture and because of the fit. Also, looking at this skirt, you see that it has belt holes or belt loops. Throw that belt on with it. But just adding texture. And then again, to piggyback off of the monochrome, just remember that when you are doing your monochrome look, don't be afraid to add a little bit of texture. Next, which is going to be my uniform for cool months and for warmer months. Matching sets. I know as far as like trending, they come and go, but for me, matching sets will always be classic and they will always be chic. I have 3 examples. The first one is my Zara with this very beautiful deep green. I love it because of the fit, but I also love it because of the hue of the green. It is very different. And this matching set is so warm. I get compliments every single time I wear this one. The next one is going to be from ASOS. It is a seafoam green with a little bit of a shoulder going on and a little bit of leg out. I love this one and I get compliments on this one all the time as well. And then my last one is going to be a black and white or a black and cream from Rehas. This is, I would probably say, my most recent one. I love this one. This one is giving me more so like Clueless Chanel vibes, but I love this one as well. Matching sets will always be chic. They will always be elevated. And not to mention, you can actually break up the pieces and make other outfits. Okay, so we are going to piggyback off of the accessories tip one more time. Add a pair of sunglasses. You guys know that I'm not really a sunglasses girl. Typically because of how small my face is, most of the sunglasses that I try on, they make me feel like I look like a bug. I have 2 pair from J. Crew Factory. They were on sale and I absolutely love them. They are small enough for me to my liking. But you'd be surprised how quickly you can elevate your look before you leave the house to just simply add a pair of sunglasses. I always love that look with like those very jet black sunglasses with like those gorgeous brim hats. I'm not really a hat person and I'm not really a sunglass person, but I can appreciate the tip because it does elevate your outfit. And the last simple trick that I have for you to elevate your look is going to be basics or elevated basics. And I will give you the perfect example. Here you see that I do have texture added to my outfit. I have that black and white Banana Republic skirt. And you can see that I just have on a plain, I guess you could say, bodycon or white t-shirt from Target. This looks fine. Classic. To elevate this, I am going to switch this out for my Banana Republic. It is a white shirt, but it is draped. It has some character to it. And some people would say, well, that wouldn't be considered a basic. It's an elevated basic. I myself feel like I would still be able to wear this in several different ways to get away with it. I know when people think of basics, they want to be able to wear it incognito, like they want to be able to wear it several times and no one notice. But I think because the draping is so subtle that you would be able to wear this many times with many things that people probably wouldn't even recognize that it's the same shirt. It's kind of the exact same thing with like a skirt or a pair of pants. Let's say you take your basic pencil skirt. That is going to be a basic. That is a classic. Maybe put it in like a different color or add texture. We all know of like a turtleneck. A turtleneck is, to me, as I always say, turtlenecks are sexy to me, but turtlenecks are also classic and they are a staple in a lot of wardrobes. Maybe to make it an elevated one, again, add some texture or maybe have like a shoulder out or maybe have a cutout. Those type of subtle differences are going to help elevate your look. But at the same time, because they are basics, you're going to be able to wear them with many, many, many other pieces in your closet, okay? those are all of the tips that I have for you guys. Let me know down below if you would like to add anything to this list. Let me know if you do any of these. I just want to remind you here on YouTube, I do upload videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And of course, right here or right here, I'll put my Instagram handle. Thank you so much for hanging out with you guys. Bye.
We always have it coming.